Hello dear student, now let us see the next topic in the complex number and quadratic equation chapter, that is quadratic equation. You already learnt about a quadratic equation in a high school, that is a quadratic equation in a real variable. Now let us see quadratic equation in a complex variable. The equation f of x is equal to a naught x to the power n plus a1 x to the power n minus 1 plus so on an minus 1 x plus an is equal to 0. Here n belongs to n, that is n belongs to natural number, and a naught means here first constant term, this is never be equal to 0. If it is equal to 0, then it is not a polynomial with the degree n. Therefore, the first term a naught never be equal to 0 is called a polynomial equation of degree n in x. Here x is the variable, n is the degree of this polynomial. This is a general form of a polynomial, that is a naught x to the power n plus a1 x to the power n minus 1 up to an minus 1 x plus an. Here n is the degree of the polynomial, x is the variable, a naught, a1 up to an minus 1 and an are the constant term. Here the coefficient, and this constant term is also known as a coefficient of x terms. Here coefficients are real or a complex, and according to it is called a polynomial equation in a real variable or a complex variable. If here all the coefficients are real, then it is called as a real variable polynomials. If any one of the coefficient is a complex, then it is called as a complex variable polynomials. A polynomial of degree 1, this is a polynomial of degree n, this is the general form. If a polynomial of degree 1, that is in the form of ax plus c, here x to the power 1, a polynomial of degree 1 is called as a linear equation, that you already studied in a high school section. For this equation, this is a polynomial of degree 1, this is a linear equation. For this linear equation, root is minus c by a. Root means any value of x such that this equation must satisfy. That value of x is called as a root of the equation, that is the ax plus c. Here ax plus c is equal to 0. Transpose c to this side, that becomes ax is equal to minus c. We need the value of x, so solve for x. So x is equal to minus c by a. Therefore, any linear equation means of degree 1, it has a solution in the form of minus c by a. Next is a polynomial of degree 2, that is in the form of ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Here a never be equal to 0, because if suppose a equal to 0, then ax square term will get cancelled, that is bx plus c. This is a linear equation. Therefore, a never be equal to 0. This is called as a quadratic equation. Quadratic equation means a polynomial of degree 2. It has a 2 root. They are given by x is equal to minus b plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a, or we can solve this by factorization method. Here b square minus 4ac is called as the discriminant of a quadratic equation. Suppose b square minus 4ac is equal to 0, that means the discriminant is equal to 0, then the root are real and equal. And b square minus 4ac is greater than 0, then the root are real and distinct. And b square minus 4ac is less than 0, then it is a roots is imaginary, because b square minus 4ac is less than 0 means it is negative. Square root of negative value, square root of minus 1 is I. Therefore, if b square minus 4ac is less than 0, then roots are imaginary. Here we see that a polynomial of degree 1 has only one root. A quadratic equation, that is a polynomial of degree 2, has 2 roots. Here and so on, we will get every polynomial equation of n degree has n root. They must be a real or an imaginary terms. Let us see some problem on a quadratic equation. Solve the following quadratic equation, that is 27x square minus 10x plus 1 is equal to 0. Here a is equal to 27, b is equals to minus 10, c is equal to 1. Formula is x is equal to b minus b plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. Substitute in that formula, we will get minus b value is minus 10, so minus of minus 10 plus or minus square root of minus 10 square minus 4ac. 4a is 27, c is 1 divided by 2a, 2 into 27. Minus into minus plus, so 10 plus or minus square root of 10 square is 100, minus square is plus, minus 27 4s are 108 divided by 2 27s are 54. 10 plus or minus 100 minus 108 is minus 8 divided by 54. 10 plus or minus 8 can be written as 4 into 2. Correct. 4 into 2 minus 4 into 2. Square root of minus 4 into 2 is equal to square root of 4 value is 2. Square root of 2. Square root of minus 1 value is I. So 2 root 2I divided by 54. In this 2 is common. Take 2 outside. 2 5s are 10 plus or minus 2 outside divided into square root of root 2I divided by 2 into 27. 2 getting cancelled. So 5 plus or minus square root of 2I divided by 27. Next is 21x square minus 28x plus 10 is equal to 0. Here a is equal to 21, b is equal to minus 28, c is equal to 10. So again same formula, x is equal to minus b plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. Substitute the value of a, b, c to that equation. We will get minus of minus 28 plus or minus square root of minus 28 square minus 4 into 21 into 10 divided by 2 into 21. Again minus into minus is plus, so 28 plus or minus 28 square is 784 minus 4 into 21 into 10 is 840 divided by 42. Here 28 plus or minus, on subtracting we get minus 56 divided by 42. This is 4 14s are 56. Square root of 4 value is 2 into square root of 14 into square root of minus 1 is I divided by 42. Again take 2 outside, we will get 14 plus or minus square root of 14I divided by 21. Next one, x square plus x plus 1 by root 2 is equal to 0. Here denominator term is there, so multiply whole equation into square root of 2. We will get square root of 2 into x square plus square root of 2 into x. Square root of 2 getting cancelled. 1 is equal to 0. Here a is equal to root 2, b is equal to root 2 and c is equal to 1. So x is equal to minus b plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. Minus b means minus root 2 plus or minus square root of root 2 square minus 4. A value is root 2 into 1 divided by 2a, 2 into root 2. So minus root 2 plus or minus square root of root 2 square is root 2 getting cancelled, root getting cancelled, square and square root getting cancelled, left with the 2. So 2 minus 4 root 2. Here take 2 outside, we will get minus 2 outside, minus 2 outside means 2 root 2 left here and here minus 2 left. Minus into minus plus, so plus 2, that is a minus 1. Minus 2 into 2 root 2 minus 1 divided by 2 root 2 as it is. Minus root 2 plus or minus, here root a b can be written as root a into root b, that we know. So split this one, that is root 2 into square root of 2 root 2 minus 1 and square root of minus 1 is I. Take root 2 is common, root 2 outside, root 2 and root 2 getting cancelled, left with the minus 1 plus or minus square root of 2 root 2 minus 1 into I divided by 2. Next problem, x square minus root 2x plus 3 into root 3 is equal to 0. Here a is equal to 1, b is equal to minus root 2, c is equal to 3 into root 3. Here x is equal to minus b minus root 2 plus or minus square root of minus root 2 square minus 4 into a value 1, c value is 3 root 3. That is equal to minus into minus plus root 2 plus or minus square root of square and square root getting cancelled 2 minus 4 3 is 12 root 3 divided by 2. That is a root 2 plus or minus square root of minus 2 into 6 root 3 minus 1 divided by 2. Root 2 plus or minus square root of 2. Here again we split, that is square root of a into b is equal to square root of a into square root of b. So 2 square root of 2 into square root of 6 root 3 minus 1 and square root of minus 1 is I divided by 2 can be written as square root of 2 into square root of 2. That is square root of 2 square and square root getting cancelled, 2 will get. So 2 can be written as square root of 2 into square root of 2. Take a square root of 2 on both sides outside on both numerator and denominator, we get minus 1 plus or minus square root of 6 root 3 minus 1 I divided by root 2. Now let us see next problem. Solve x square minus x plus 1 plus I is equal to 0. Here a is equal to 1, b is equal to minus 1, c is equal to 1 plus I. X is equal to minus b plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. Here b is equal to minus 1 and substitute c, a is equal to 1 and c is equal to 1 plus I. To this equation we get minus of minus 1 plus or minus square root of 1 minus 4 into 1 plus I divided by 2. So 1 minus into minus plus 1 plus or minus 4 into 1 is minus 4, minus 4 plus 1 is minus 3, minus into plus minus 4 into I is 4I divided by 2. Square root of minus 3 plus 4I is equal to plus or minus 1 minus 2I. This is the problem we studied in the last session, that is a square root by solving a square root of any complex number. Next, x is equal to 1 by 2. 1 by 2 is common. 1 plus or minus. This can be written as 1 minus 2i. 1 minus 2i. So 1 by 2. 1 plus or minus 1. Here minus into plus into minus is minus. Minus into minus is plus. So minus or plus 2i. So solve this 1 by 2 into 2. 1 plus 1 is 2. 1 minus 1 is 0. 1 minus 2i is minus 2i, minus 2i plus 2i, that is equal to 2 is common here, 2 getting cancelled, 1 minus I, here 2 getting cancelled, I. Next is a cube root of unity. We know that x to the power n is equal to 1. The value of x to satisfy this equation is called the nth root of unity. For n is equal to 2, that is the square root of unity, that is x square is equal to 1, then x is equal to plus or minus, which are the square root of unity. Take n is equal to 4, then we get x to the power 4 is equal to 1. This can be written as x square the square, but x square is a square root of unity. X square is equal to plus or minus 1. So x square is equal to 1, that implies x is equal to plus or minus 1, and x square is equal to minus 1 means x is equal to plus or minus I. This is called as a fourth root of unity. Fourth root of unity are 1 minus 1 I minus I. Square root of unity are plus or minus 1. Now let us see nth root of unity, that is n is equal to 3. We have x cube minus 1 is equal to 0. Then x cube, this can be written as x cube minus 1 cube, because 1 cube value is 1 only. So x cube minus 1 cube is equal to 0. This is in the form of a cube minus b cube. Formula is a minus b into a square plus ab plus b square. So x minus 1 into x square plus x plus 1, that is equal to 0. This implies either x minus 1 is equal to 0 or this term is equal to 0. X minus 1 is equal to 0 means x is equal to 1, or x square plus x minus 1 is equal to 0. This is the quadratic equation. Solve this by using the formula minus b plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a, that is minus 1. Here a is equal to 1, b is equal to 1, c is equal to 1. So minus 1 plus or minus square root of b square is 1, minus 4ac is 4 divided by 2. This is equal to minus 1 by 2 plus or minus square root of 1 minus 4 is minus 3, but square root of minus 3, square root of minus 1 is I, minus 3I divided by 2. Suppose take this one as a w. W is equal to minus 1 divided by 2. Only take a plus term, plus root 3 by 2 into I. Then square this one. W square is equals to 1 by 4 plus square root of 3 square is 3 divided by 4 plus I, plus 2 times of minus 1 by 2 into root 3 by 2 into I, that is equal to 1 by 4 minus 3 by 4 minus root 3 by 2 I, that is equal to minus 1 by 2 minus root 3 by 2 into I. See here, minus 1 by 2 minus root 3 by 2 into I. So when omega is equal to minus 1 by 2 plus root 3 by 2i, then omega square is equals to minus 1 by 2 minus root 3 by 2i. So the square root, cube root of unities are when x minus 1 is equal to 0 means x is equal to 1. This is one cube root of unity, and other two are omega and omega square. Therefore omega value is minus 1 by 2 plus square root of 3 by 2i. So therefore 1 omega square are the cube root of unities. and see some important result, that is note w cube, that is omega cube is equal to 1 and omega square plus omega plus 1 is equal to 0. That implies omega plus omega square is equal to minus 1 and 1 plus omega is equal to minus omega square and 1 plus omega square is equal to minus omega. This is a very important. 1 plus omega square is equal to 0 and omega cube value is equal to 1. If x cube is equal to a cube, then x equal to a omega and a omega square, because a omega cube is equal to a cube, because omega cube value is 1. So a cube, that is equal to a into omega square the cube, that means a cube omega square whole cube. Omega square whole cube means omega square whole cube can be written as omega cube square, but omega cube is 1 square is 1. So a omega whole cube is equal to a cube, that is equal to a omega square whole cube, and also omega bar is equal to omega square, and omega square are the reciprocal to each other. We already saw that one. The value is minus 1 by root 2 plus root 3 by 2 into I 1 omega value. Omega square value is a reciprocal of that, is middle symbol is a minus sign. Let us see some problem. If omega is an cube root of unity, find 1 minus 2 omega plus omega square whole to the power 6. We have to find this value. We know by using this result we have to solve this problem. There is 1 plus omega square is equal to 0. Here in this question 1 plus omega square is given. So 1 plus omega square is equal to omega transpose to this side, that becomes minus omega. So substitute here 1 minus 2 omega plus omega square. 1 plus omega square is minus omega. Minus 2 omega is equal to minus omega, minus 2 omega is equal to minus 3 omega. So minus 3 omega whole to the power 6 is equal to minus 3 power 6 into omega to the power 6. But omega to the power 6 is 1. So minus 3 power 6 is 729. Next is 1 minus omega plus omega square. Again same 1 plus omega square is minus omega. Substitute here minus omega is minus 2 omega. Minus 2 square is 4 omega square. Next is if omega is an imaginary cube root of unity, find the least positive integer n for which 1 plus omega square whole to the power n is equal to 1 plus omega to the power 4 whole to the power n. It is a 1 plus omega square is equal to minus omega. So 1 plus omega to the power 4 is equal to 1 plus omega is equal to minus omega square. This is because this is by using the formula 1 plus omega square is equal to 0. This is consider 1 plus omega power 4. Omega power 4 can be written as omega power 3 into omega. Correct? 3 plus 1 is 4. But omega cube value is 1 and omega. So 1 plus omega power 4 can be written as omega. 1 plus omega, again same using the formula 1 plus omega square is equal to 0. But here 1 plus omega we need. 1 plus omega is equal to minus omega square. So 1 plus omega square is equal to minus omega, and 1 plus omega to the power 4 is equal to minus omega square. Now consider 1 plus omega square whole to the power n is equal to 1 plus omega to the power 4 whole to the power n. Here 1 plus omega square is equal to minus omega whole to the power n, that is equal to 1 plus omega to the power 4 value is a minus omega square whole to the power n. So omega power n is equal to omega square whole to the power n, that is equal to 1. There is a omega to the power n divided by omega power 2n. We'll get 2n minus 2n is omega power n, that is equal to 1. So omega power n is equal to 1, that implies n is equal to 3, because when n is equal to 3, omega cube is equal to 1, therefore n is equal to 3. Next one, if x plus iy is equal to a plus ib divided by a minus ib, then prove that x square plus y square is equal to 1. There is a modulus of x plus iy is equal to modulus of a plus ib divided by modulus of a minus ib. So there is a square root of x square plus y square is equal to square root of a square plus b square divided by square root of a square plus b square, that is equal to 1. Therefore, if x plus iy is equal to a plus ib divided by a minus ib, then x square plus y square we need. Here square root is there. Squaring on both sides we will get x square plus y square is equal to 1 square is 1. Next is a convert z is equal to I minus 1 divided by cos of pi by 3 plus I sin pi by 3 in a polar form. Here I minus 1 is equal to minus 1 plus I. So r is equal to square root of 1 square plus 1 square is 2. That is a square root of 2 into minus 1 by root 2 plus I 1 by root 2. That is equal to root 2 into cos of root 3 pi by 4 plus I sin 3 pi by 4. That is equal to root 2 into 3 pi by 4. So my I minus 1 value already obtained. So divided by cos of pi by 3 plus I sin by pi by 3, that is equal to 6 pi by 3, that is equal to root 2 into 6 3 pi by 4 divided by 6 pi by 3. This is a 6 theta 1 divided by 6 theta 2 is equal to 6 of theta 1 minus theta 2. So 3 pi by 4 minus pi by 3, that is equal to 5 pi by 12.